and the book that we will meet together on every Wednesday between Maghrib and Isha, with the permission of Allah, is that of the famous short, concise poem which is put forth and written by the noble Shaykh al-Islaam ibn Taymiyyah, which is famously called Laamiyyah, Shaykh al-Islaam ibn Taymiyyah. And this poem is a very beneficial poem and contains great benefit, even though it is very short and concise. This poem consists of 16 abiyat, or 16 verses of poetry, which the Shaykh rahimahullaah written, and it is attributed to the Shaykh in replying to a request of understanding his madhab and his aqidah. So we see that the Shaykh put forth these short and concise abiyat in order to make clear the madhab and the aqidah of Ahl-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. And with this blessed poem, we find that many of the more important foundations of the aqidah of Ahl-Sunnah, of a Sunni, is found within this poem. And we will be reading from the explanation from one of the noble Mashaykh of Damaj, Muhammad ibn Ali ibn Hizam. And he is well known amongst the scholars there in Yemen, as well as very well known amongst the students of knowledge, as well as the Mashaykh there in Damaj. And he named his book Al-Fawaid al-Bahiyya fi Sharh Laamiyyah Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah. And we will try, inshallah, with the permission of Allah, to take 3 lines of poetry with the explanation on every Wednesday between Maghrib wa Isha. And Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, he needs no introduction to that of the Sunni, but verily his history is very well known. He is very well known of his dedication and his due diligence of spreading the correct minhaj and the correct aqidah amongst the Muslims in his time, and leaving them for the Muslims that came after him to benefit a tremendous benefit. And he is Shaykh al-Islam Ahmed ibn Abdul Halim ibn Abdul Salam at-Taymiyyah, or Ibn Taymiyyah, which he is commonly known as. And he was the Imam of his time, and the Mujahid, the Faqih, the one who had vast knowledge of the many subjects of Islam. And like was mentioned, he put forth this poem as a reply to a questioner requesting his madhab and his aqidah. And he put them forth in 16 verses of poetry. So not to take so much time, we will begin with the 3 verses, or the 3 first verses, where he says, قال رحمه الله يا سائلي عن مذهبي وعقيدتي رزق هدى من للهداية يسأل اسمع كلام محقق في قوله لا ينثني أنه ولا يتبدل حب الصحابة كلهم لمذهب ومودة قربى بها أتوسل. So in these 3 verses, the Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah, in the brief translation, that, oh, the one is questioning me about my madhab and aqidah. Indeed, guidance is bestowed upon the one who seeks it. Listen to the words of the one well-versed in his statement, shifting not a little bit, nor retracting from it. Love for all of the companions is my way, and through my love for his family, strive to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the translation of these first 3 verses of poetry. And now we will read the explanation, the brief explanation put forth by that Shaykh Muhammad ibn Hazm, or Hizam. قال شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية يا سائلي عن مذهبي وعقيدتي رزق هدى من للهداية يسأل As for his statement, قوله مذهب, قال Ibn Manzur, he is the one of the scholars of the Arabic language, and he has the famous dictionary Lisan al-Arab. And he says that al-madhab huwa mu'taqid alladhi yadhhab ilayh. This is, a madhab is that which is strongly believed and which he takes as a way. As for his statement aqidah, that the masdar of it is taqada. إذا اتخذوا عقيدة له بمعنى عقد عليه ضمير وقلب كان لله به, meaning that he is taking this as a strong affirmation and a strong belief, his conscience and his heart, and he has took it as a way in order to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with it. And the asl of it is used in that of a aqd al-bay', that of a contract, or that of an agreement in that of buying and selling. Then it was taken and used as far as that from the aspect of istiqal jazm, of that having a strong belief and a strong fixation in one's heart of dealing with that belief. And that it is possible, وَقَدْ يَكُونُ الْإِعْتِقَادِ فِي الْحَقِّ أَوْ فِي الْبَاطِلِ, and it is possible to have a belief or a strong belief in the truth as well as in falsehood. As for his statement, رُزِقَ هُدَى, that the rizq, it comes under two types. Firstly, that of a general type, rizq al-'am, وَهُوَ مُطْلَقَ الرِّزْق, وَهُوَ كَرِزْقَ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ النَّاسِ الْهَوَاء وَالْأَكْلِ وَالشَّرَبِ وَنَحْوُ ذَلِكَ. So this is that of provision from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the people of air and eating and drinking, and other than that. And this particular provision, it is achieved by, or is given to the disbeliever, as well as the Muslim, as well as the animals and the birds. Just as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا عَلَى اللَّهِ رِزْقُهَا, and that there is no creature on the face of the earth except that Allah Ta'ala provides for it. وَقَالَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى أَمَنْ يَبْدَأُ خَلْقَ ثُمَّ يُعِيدُهُ وَمَنْ يَرْزُقُكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَعَ اللَّهِ قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. So is the one who brings forth the creation, and then He repeats it, and the one who provides from you from the heavens and the earth. Is there another thing of worship along with Allah? Say, give your proofs if you are truthful. So this is the first type of provision, that which is a general provision. And this entails of all of Allah's creation, from the disbeliever to the Muslim, to the obedient Muslim, to the disobedient Muslim, to all the animals and everything in existence. Then the second type of rizq is that of khas, or a special provision. And this is something, وَهُوَ رِزْقٌ نَافِعٌ مُسْتَمِرْ نَفْعُهُ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ, that this provision is a beneficial, continuous, or beneficial provision which is continuous in the dunya